Deadware sounded great. Visually, it looks very good, but unfortunately, I was quite disappointed by this, which is a shame because I love webcam horror. I think some of my favorite horror films are webcam based, and this one just wasn't very good. And I have specific reasons for why that's the case, but there won't be any spoilers here, just in case you decide to watch it. But to be honest, there's not a lot to spoil anyway. This was released in 2021. It's written and directed by Isaac Rodriguez, and we have a cast including Sarah Froelich, Ali Alkhafaji, I apologize if I mispronounced that, and Christine Brown. And it's about two people in the 90s who are talking with each other over webcam, and it looks brilliant. We have the webcams on screen, and we have this game, and the game does feel like a 90s browser game. It really does. The design of it, very good. Visually, it is really stunning to look at, and there are occasionally times where we'll just have one of the webcams on screen just to mix things up a little bit. I think the editing is very, very good. And unfortunately, that's where it ends. Because in theory, these two friends are playing this web browser game, and spooky things are supposed to happen. But there's one moment in the film, it's towards the end, so I won't say what it is, but one moment where for about maybe 10, 15 seconds, it was terrifying. Genuinely, absolutely terrifying. And the rest of the film, there's no horror in it. And I think there are two reasons why it's not scary. One, the events are just not scary themselves. We'll have some, I guess, spooky imagery on screen as they're playing the game. There are some spooky things being presented, and it does look good. But it's not scary. They didn't really utilize jump scares or sudden music or anything. I will be honest, the music's a little bit irritating, but it's very believable. It feels like the music of a 90s browser game, so I can't fault it, but I don't love it. But while we have this spooky imagery, it's not scary to watch, and that's one of the main reasons why it's not scary for the most part. The other reason is that the characters don't seem scared. When watching a horror film, the fear of the characters is something we as viewers can feed off of. If we're connecting with the characters and they're feeling scared, it can carry over to us as viewers and we can start to feel scared kind of on their behalf. And the characters felt curious. It seemed like the characters were curious about the situation, which, yes, fair enough, but they didn't seem scared. I'd say for 99% of the film, they just didn't seem that concerned or scared about what was happening. They didn't seem anxious. They just seemed curious at what was unfolding in the game. So that's another reason why the horror aspect isn't there. Because if the characters aren't scared, why should I be as a viewer? If it's not scary to them and they're living it, why would I find it scary watching it from the safety and comfort of my own home? So visually great. I guess the performances are fine, but they didn't really have a lot to react to in terms of the horror aspect. So apart from one tiny moment, and I might explain in a moment what that very, very scary moment is, just in case you're curious to know the bit that I found to be genuinely terrifying. But other than that, it's not a good film. It's a great concept, visually stunning, the editing is great, but it's not scary. There's nothing about it that's scary. It's very, very slow as well. So, do I recommend it? Only if, like me, you really, really, really love webcam-based horror, because you might get something out of it. But in general, if you're not that bothered about the subgenre, then I'd say it's probably not worth watching. So I will now, with a spoiler, tell you the one bit that I genuinely loved because it was terrifying. It's right towards the end, and Jay's face is in focus. Well, it's in the center of the screen, I think, and the lighting's all messed up and he's like screaming, kind of. I'm badly describing it. I'm really badly describing it. But for a couple of seconds, I'd say maybe 10, 15, that might be too long. But that genuinely made me feel a little bit chilly. So that was very well done. And if they had that same energy throughout the film, it could have been quite a thrilling experience. So Deadware had potential. It looks great, but the narrative is very slow and there's almost no horror in it, so I didn't really care for it.